sweat.
What's up, everybody? I have my brother with me,
Greetings and salutations.
and today we're going to be drawing Pokemon based on their Pokédex entry and the description of the person who's not drawing, without a reference and without knowing the name ahead of time. Azmodeon knows more Pokemon than I do, so he might be able to guess it right off the bat, but I'm basically going in 100% blind, and I think you're going to draw first, is that right?
Yep, I got this.
All right, so first I'm going to read the Pokédex entry and tell you the type, and then as you draw, you can ask me questions and I'll give you hints.
Alrighty.
Although this Pokemon is normally zoned out, its expression abruptly sharpens on occasion. The cause for this seems to lie in its diet, and it's a psychic type.
A psychic type that's really lazy. Is it pink?
Do you already know what it is?
Da, 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 da.
It is pink, and I was hoping that... I thought this one was obscure, just because of how strange it looks.
That doesn't mean that I can draw it like accurately, but and honestly I don't remember what it's called either.
So far, what you're drawing doesn't... I mean, I guess it kind of does. You just threw me off by having him sitting up. Oh, yeah. No,
Oh
you got it.
yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Is
Do
it
you
a
remember that?
slowpoke?
It is a Slowpoke. That was fast. Do you want to do a different one after I draw? Since you got it in the first 2 sentences?
I mean, yeah, I think that you just need to do one that's a little bit more obscure.
I just didn't want to go looking through too much and like get spoiled.
That's fair. That's
Because
fair.
if I start looking through the library, my brain's gonna grab onto anything that looks funky, and I'd rather not have any hints. I'm gonna try and get one randomly.
I can't remember what.
He looks so zen, but also kind of disappointed at the same time.
I think it's from what he ate.
Yeah. I mean, it does say that it's based on his diet. Yeah, I think you got that faster than I got Radon in our Soulsborne
I
bosses
think
video.
I intentionally was trying to be like vague, and right now you're going off of what they have written.
Yeah. Should I have not read the Pokédex entry exactly for you since
No,
you
I mean like
know
that's.
more of them?
I think that's exactly what you should do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Well, yeah, obviously it's going to work for you unless you pick like the 2 that I know. He looks great. I love him.
He's definitely he's a creature.
All right. My turn to draw. I should probably grab my pencil.
You better get that pencil. You gonna need it.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read you the Pokedex entry for the evolution that you'll be drawing, but you'll have the option to also hear the Pokedex entry for the previous because it is a little bit more descriptive on the appearance.
Yeah, I would just say read both, man.
All right, so your Pokemon is nocturnal. It will get active after dusk. It's also a mischief maker, and when this Pokemon spots anglers, it tugs on their fishing lines from beneath the surface and enjoys their
All
consternation.
right, he's mischievous and he pulls on people's fishing lines. Oh, okay, so this guy's aquatic then.
It is 100% aquatic, but the description was not very descriptive. It's just telling you it's a mischief maker underwater. All right. So the previous one, the first evolution, the base level, is a Pokemon that lives in ponds and lakes where they float on the surface. It grows weak if its broadleaf dies. On rare occasions, this Pokemon travels on land in search of clean water.
He's got a broad leaf.
Does that give you, it's a water grass type.
Okay, I'm getting the sense that I've already gone off track then. I was thinking something like an eel or maybe an anglerfish based on the description, but I don't want to erase, so I'm going to stick with the head and just try to incorporate what you said into it.
You can do as you wish.
That's too much freedom. I have no idea where I'm going to put this leaf. I guess I could just put it right under his head. You said he's got one broad leaf?
As a broad leaf.
Okay, I'm going to take that as one big leaf. Well, actually, lily pads have flowers, so I'm going to add some petals around his head. Some extra camouflage since he's mischievous. You said water grass type?
It's water and grass type, yes.
Now I'm second guessing myself and thinking he might be some kind of bug, like a water skipper or something.
I think this is already a pretty interesting variation, you know?
It's just an alternate universe version.
Into the multiverse we go.
So initially, I was thinking like an eel or an anglerfish, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the body. I guess I could just do like octopus tentacles, like hanging down below the leaf there. Because I feel like octopuses are mischievous and that fits the description he gave me. And it needs to be able to pull on fishing lines with something, so I'm going to give it tentacles.
You know, just remember that it can walk on land, but it can also dwell on,
Float on the surface with his little lily pad.
it can also, like, you know, dwell on the bottom. And it is a mischief maker.
Octopi are pretty mischievous as far as sea critters go, and I've seen clips of those octopi that can walk around and like mimic other fish. So he could just bunch all of his tentacles up together into two legs like Squidward and just waddle around.
Should I, like, do a course correction, or should I just let it happen?
I think originally we had said that I could ask very specific questions, but if I'm that far off, you can go ahead and just give me a hint real quick.
It walks.
Well, you don't like my octopus feet? He can walk on those.
You know what? I guess that is entirely uh I can't fault it. Can't fault it.
You're saying he has actual legs?
I am. I am.
All right, I'll put some feet on there.
But I think
Let me just shrink him down, give myself some more room. All right.
are they gonna be tentacle legs? Like Squidward?
I was thinking about it, but I think I'm just going to put some legs dangling down below the leaf there. Like some chubby frog legs or something. And then when he walks around on land, his tentacles will hide underneath his lily pad because it'll just drape down over his legs like a skirt or some pants. He's slowly leaning more and more into eldritch horror with all these hidden tentacles.
This is already very different from where I thought it was gonna go. You know, it's very original. So we got a Kermit meets Bylante meets Abe Sapien.
That's quite the description there, buddy.
Well, based on the necktie plus the eye, that's Kermit.
You're right, I can see it. I was trying to do like an octopus eye, but that does look exactly like Kermit's eyeball. Funny thing is, that's not even the first creepy Kermit I've ever drawn. Back when I first started my TikTok account, one of my earliest drawings was Creepy Kermit.
Swamp of Serenity.
I love those memes. Domain expansion. Swamp of Serenity.
Backwards reference, you know?
That reminds me I need to watch the new season of JJK. Alright, I think I'm done with this guy.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think, you know, it's definitely a good little dude.
Alright, so the Pokemon I was drawing was Lombre, and you sent me a picture of him, which I will throw up on screen now. I was not expecting him to look like that. I was way off.
I mean, you got like a beak-ish, you got the lily, you got some legs, Eldritch Hermit.
All right, let me open up a new file. I'm gonna do my second one, and then we'll switch back to you. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, your next Pokemon is a forest Pokemon. The leaves growing on its body are very sharp-edged. This Pokemon is very agile. It leaps all over the branches of trees and jumps on its foes from above or behind. It's a grass type Pokemon. And should I give you like a little bit more of a hint, or should I just let you go?
Let me get a start first, and then once I get a flow going, then you can give me some more hints if you want. Or I can just ask questions if I feel stuck. You said it's a grass type,
I did.
and it jumps on top of its enemies.
It does.
Okay, so sharp spines coming out of its back.
It's not just its back, it's on its body.
All right, so to start, at the risk of once again doing Eldritch Kermit, I'm getting like tree frog vibes. So I'm going in a froggy direction. A spiky, jumpy ninja frog. If you want, you can go ahead and give me a hint since I've got my start.
Perhaps meld it with some reptile,
Okay, so he needs reptilian features.
reptilian and amphibian. How's that?
All right. Let me finish his feet up, and then I'll
It just
add
needs to have,
scales.
yeah. Because imagine, do tree frogs have scales? No, they don't.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. All right, so I guess I'm going to take it more of a horny toad direction, or a horned lizard.
Yes,
Just put spiky leaves everywhere.
that is very nice.
Thank you, thank you. Does he have a tail?
He do in fact have a tail,
All right, let me throw a tail in there.
and I think you have plenty of informations. No, no more information for you.
You don't want to give anything away.
It look good as is.
So I take it I'm a lot closer on this one than the last one.
Yes, I think that you should continue in your creative spree, creative path, something.
Creative direction.
Ah. Follow your heart, dear child.
Oh, what region is this guy from?
Child. Didn't realize that was going to be on the test.
You telling me you didn't come prepared? It probably doesn't matter because I don't know the regions anyway.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Hoenn?
Yep, that means nothing to me. I don't even know why I asked. I'm not familiar with any of the Pokemon regions.
I'm not really either, so.
But you're my expert. Yeah, I was just asking because I didn't know if there was any regional variants.
Yeah, we probably could have done that on the last one too.
Because I know some of them have regional variants, like that cat.
Like what?
I don't know his name, but there's a cat Pokemon that has a regional variant that turns him into a Viking or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't really know anything about these. I've seen the regional variants, but I don't know what the dealio is. It's looking pretty sick.
Is this a base evolution?
This is not a base evolution.
Oh, okay, so there's one before it then.
This is third of four.
Ah, so there's two before it. I'm gonna add in some claws since you said reptile.
Big meaty claws.
Because he said he damages people when he jumps on them, make him a raptor.
Or like Mr. Krabs. Just kidding.
Yeah, like Mr. Krabs.
I know, right?
Alright, I think I'm about done with this one. So here's the final rendered image.
Look at that.
I really like the way he turned out. What does the actual Pokemon look like?
He actually looks like.
Oh, okay. Skeptile. I guess I got kind of close. They went more dinosaur and I went more gecko.
It did initially. Its first variation is a gecko.
All right, this is editing room Judas speaking. I actually didn't record the dialogue portion of the last drawing. We took a break between, and when I came back, I didn't press record, so we did the entire drawing without recording. So here is the Procreate speed paint video, and the Pokemon that he was supposed to be drawing was Swalot. The Pokedex entry that I read for it was, when it spots its prey, it spurts out a hideously toxic fluid from its pores and sprays the target. Once the prey has weakened, this Pokemon gulps it down whole with its cavernous mouth. With the description being so vague, he obviously took it in more of a giant lizard direction, and instead of saying that it had whiskers, I said it had a mustache, which is why he put the giant blonde mustache on it. Anyways, back to the original recording for the outro. All right, man, what do you think?
I think that yours is definitely looking pretty good. The first one was definitely an interesting take, straight a little bit. The second one, I think, came out a lot cooler than the actual Pokemon.
Thank you.
I think they're both cooler than the actual Pokemon, but this one came out like pretty close to it and also cooler.
Thanks, man. I think your first one is definitely way closer to the Pokemon than your second one.
Yes.
Although that's my fault because I accidentally said carnivorous instead of cavernous and mustache instead of whiskers.
Yeah, yeah, but it is what it is.
So you got Slowpoke within like 3 seconds of me starting talking. I was honestly surprised that you didn't guess Swalot. I love the mustache though.
I like my Jewish uncle Salamander.
Yeah, he looks less like a deadly carnivore and more like a goofy uncle. Anyways, thank you for joining. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, see you next week.
And thank you to anybody who stuck around to the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you could leave me a like. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more drawing videos like this in the future. Feel free to swing by the comments section if you have a suggestion for a future video or even just to say hi. Thanks again. Have a good one.
God is love. I don't love you.